What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Money Shift Podcast. I'm Hasan and Raphael.
I'm Raphael Andre, and today we're going to be talking about the Holy Trinity.
The old and the new.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned.
As some of you might have noticed, we finally have some visuals, which is amazing.
Yeah, this is new. This is new for us for sure. We gotta be careful because our gain's a little high, so if we tap the table, everything's gonna go all wonky donkey for the audio.
Okay. So we'll be careful with that.
But anyways, this is gonna be a quicker episode, kind of chill. Without further ado,
let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to start out with some updates. Formula One, Carlos Sainz has been granted permission to test for Williams during postseason in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, and that might signal potential shifts, but we don't know. Could.
I mean, yeah, that could definitely be something in the future.
Absolutely.
I think he'd stay on Ferrari. Well, no, he's not because they kicked him. I would like him to stay on to Ferrari, but no, that's not going to happen. We got to make room for Lewis anyways. I like Lewis.
Yeah, it's either Lewis going to Ferrari is going to be either crazy or it's going to be a letdown. I feel like Ferrari is turning into like the Middle East for soccer, where like it could like draw in just talents and just absolutely wreck them and destroy what they used to be, or it could absolutely build them up. We don't know yet, and only time will tell.
That's a very interesting comparison.
I think it's a great take.
That's a great take.
F1 has also extended its agreement with Monaco, and that means that the Grand Prix, the iconic Grand Prix, will be on the calendar until at least 2031.
I mean, I'm going to be honest, hot take, Monaco's kind of boring to watch. It's got a lot of history, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's just not as interesting as the other Grand Prix. It's also like, it's a very cool backdrop. You have to agree with that.
It's a cool backdrop.
But
I mean, I love seeing all the billionaires in their yachts.
Absolutely. It's a
I mean, that's us in a couple of years, guys.
For real. Okay.
Anyways, what's up next?
Red Bull, there's also discussion about Red Bull potentially signing the rising star Franco Colapinto, but for the 2025 season already.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I love F1, but I don't follow it like this because I don't know who this guy is.
Well, he's a rising star, so it's like he's a little bit on the underground. I mean, Red Bull always has like a good, I guess, nose for new athletes, new drivers, but they could be wrong here. This could be just a fluke for them. We don't know. We'll have to see, and we'll see in the new season if they do find them.
All right, that's pretty interesting.
All right, for NASCAR, Joey Logano has won his third NASCAR Cup Series championship, and it solidifies him as one of the greats. I mean,
NASCAR guys, are we getting tired of him yet, or is this like a Michael Schumacher situation where we just want someone else to win, or how is it working? What are we thinking?
I mean, yeah, it could be Michael Schumacher, it could be like Max Verstappen, but you cannot even argue about the fact that he's just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And preparations are underway for the, what's it called? Bowman Gray Stadium to host the Clash.
What's that?
It's it showcases a bunch of new NASCAR innovations.
Nice.
Okay. And MotoGP finale.
Okay, so we're getting into motorcycles today.
Yeah.
Interesting. We haven't talked about them yet, so.
We haven't. They deserve their own episode and then many more.
Can we just give an applaud to anyone that does the Isle of Man?
Yeah,
I want to be quiet.
that's crazy.
I don't want to clip the mic with my clapping.
Yeah, you don't want to just destroy people's ears.
I don't want to blow out someone's eardrums with a good clap. Anyways, what else are we talking about here?
Yeah. Well, Jorge Martin has been crowned the 2024 MotoGP champion. It was in Barcelona, and Francesco Bagnaia.
Take your time. You got it.
Francesco Bagnaia has...
Bagnaia. Is he French? What is he?
I have no idea. Probably Italian.
Okay,
Named Francesco. I don't know a lot of people.
Like prosciutto, right?
Type. Has secured a finale win. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to head right on? Sorry. Somebody just got hurt in the ear.
Guys, I'm trying to make this quality as possible.
Okay.
Where are we next?
Let's get on to the Holy Trinity.
All right.
So
wait, do we want to talk about the old Holy Trinity, the mid-century Holy Trinity, of the middle Holy Trinity. I don't want to call it mid because it's not, or the maybe up and coming Holy Trinity.
Let's start with the old.
The old.
The good old.
I mean, to start, of course, you have the Ferrari F40. I mean, why would we ignore the Ferrari? That's like the old Holy Trinity. Well, I think is the old Holy Trinity.
Well, let's just list out the 3 cars that are part of the Holy Trinity.
Yeah. So you have the Ferrari F40 with the glorious V8, and then what else do you have?
You have the F1, obviously.
Oh,
maybe the most recognizable car in
naturally
the world.
aspirated V12, crazy, fastest production naturally aspirated car to this day of 240 miles per hour or something like that, and that was made in the 90s. Yeah. And then my personal favorite, the Porsche 959. Yeah, this thing was made for Group B, and then they took it to the road, and then it was the fastest car for a good chunk of time, and then, a couple other cars.
I mean, it had amazing aerodynamics, their twin turbocharged engine.
Crazy all-wheel drive system. 0 to 60 in, 3.5 seconds, which is insane so for the
fast.
80s and 90s. I mean, that is easily one of my favorite Porsches of all time. Hopefully we buy one day for money shift.
But they're all iconic. I mean, these 3 cars, you see these cars and you know that this is part of the Holy Trinity.
Is that so?
Yeah. Let's hop right into it. Okay, Ferrari F40.
Yeah, what about it?
It's iconic. It always comes in red.
Always. Okay. Not always. I'm going to say something here. You're going to hate me. Red isn't the best looking color on a Ferrari, I don't think. I actually think it's like a silverish blue, like an icy blue. And also yellow was the original Ferrari racing color. It wasn't always red. Fun fact.
Very fun fact. We have just experienced the single worst take
we ever heard
on the Money Shift podcast.
I thought you're stupid, you're dumb, and you're ugly. I don't want to hear it. Anyways,
and we've had a couple bad takes.
Yeah, like Volvo being German. I'm gonna call back to that every 2 episodes.
Even that take
is better than this.
Put to shame by that take.
Oh my gosh.
Red isn't the best Ferrari color. Red is iconic. Red is more than iconic.
Yes, it's iconic, but doesn't mean it looks good.
Yes, it does. It looks amazing. I mean,
poop is iconic as brown, but that doesn't mean it looks good, right?
Yeah, that's a terrible comparison. But
I'm right though.
That poop is iconic as brown. Maybe you're also 5 for bringing that up. You could have come up with anything else.
This is gonna stick with me.
Ferrari is.
Go.
Ferrari is just iconic and looks amazing in red.
Raphael
I've seen other colored Ferraris.
Raphael is
stupid.
Okay. Raphael has a concussion, guys.
I don't, but guess why it's named the F40?
Your eyes are red.
Are
you high right now?
So.
Only high. We only smoke weed.
Okay,
anyways.
So this is we do not condone this, and neither of us do any of the devil's lettuce or any other
devil's lettuce
terribly damaging drugs.
Yeah. Anyways, where were we?
What? Why is it called an F40?
Red looks good. I mean, I'm gonna put all my Ferraris in red.
Shut up. We're done. We're done.
Red looks good. I'm putting all my Ferraris in red, except for a couple of them. Like the
except
296.
For all of them except for a couple.
The 296 looks so good in a silverish blue color. You have no idea.
Right,
and like the Liberty Walk Ferrari is white. So what does that tell you?
Okay, but if you think of a Ferrari, what do you think of? A sleek.
I think of a black horse with a yellow badge.
Shut up. Why is it called the F40? Shut up. Why is it called the F40?
I don't know. Why is it called the F40?
Because it was made on their 40th birthday anniversary, not birthday.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's very impressive. Okay, shut up. F1. Wow. We're gonna skip the F40 because of that just horrendous take.
Okay, your horrendous take.
Okay.
What did I just say? Anyways, McLaren F1. Do we think it's worth $22 million?
Well, it depends who you ask, obviously.
Jay Leno, ask Jay Leno, how much did he get his
Let's just say that if I had $23 million,
I'm buying 2 F40s.
I would buy a McLaren F1 and a whole bunch of Priuses. That would be in my garage.
So you're spending $1 million on Priuses and
$1 million on Priuses.
Going, this guy.
Actually, no. I'd spend 21 on a McLaren, 1 million on Priuses, and then guess what I'd buy?
What?
1 million beers.
And then I drive my F1.
No.
That's a smart decision, Raphael. 1 million beers and several cars.
Okay.
That sounds like a good day.
A business decision.
Business decision.
Okay. The F1 has a V12 BMW engine and a max speed of 240.
240 what?
miles per hour.
Use your units, Raphael.
Use these units.
Weren't you in third grade? 240 what? Monkeys? Monkeys per hour? Is that how fast it is?
I don't... What country are we in again?
United States of America.
Are we in a sissy European country?
Are we in a communist country?
Do we measure using, like, weird units?
Yeah.
No.
We use miles.
240 freedom units.
I like that.
Alright, and now you can yap about the 959.
Guys, I love the 959.
Of course.
Okay, we have a flat six. It's rear engine. It's all-wheel drive. You have a manual transmission, and it just rips. All right, and I'm pretty sure it's twin turbo. Actually, I'm not sure, but anyway, 600 horsepower, 0 to 60, 3.5 seconds. All-wheel drive means you can rip it on gravel. So, like, if you look at the whoa, okay, give me a second to comprehend myself. If you look at fuck.
I don't even know what you're trying to say. Man.
If you look at the Dakar today. Okay, you shut up, Raphael. I'm gonna beat you up. If you look at, he's 6'5" and weighs like 200 pounds.
I'm taller than 6'5", and I weigh more than 200 pounds. But yeah,
there's a slight little slip in there. I'm taller than 6'5". I'm like actually 8'9".
I'm actually 6'7", and I weigh like 205. But like, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, but who's counting?
Nobody.
Okay, if you look at the Dakar today, you can clearly see influences, and it honestly just like the DNA trickles down. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and the Dakar is my favorite.
Okay, stop blazing.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go on to the new Holy
blazing.
Trinity.
Red is the best color on Ferrari.
New Holy Trinity.
Best color for Ferrari is red.
P1. LaFerrari. And 918 Spider. That's so. There's 3 Holy Trinities technically. So we have a Holy Trinity of Holy Trinities.
And there's also the SUV Holy Trinity.
But
that's the Cayenne GT.
Okay.
And the Ferrari Purosangue, and also I think the Audi RSQA.
I'd put the Urus in there too.
Yes, I think it's the Urus. That's a Holy Quadrinity.
That's not the right one.
Guys, that's a Holy Quadrinity we just made.
P1. Do you want to talk about it?
What is there to talk about? 4-liter V8.
Yeah.
Hybrid system, crazy power, all-wheel drive. I think all-wheel drive. I think its engine runs rear and then electricity runs the front. But anyways, crazy good car.
Amazing
sounds good, looks good.
Active.
Aerodynamics pretty. I think it's the best looking P1 on the market. No, I think it's the best looking McLaren on the market for sure.
What do you think is more iconic, the F1 or the P1?
The Elva.
The F?
No, the Elva. Oh, F1 or P1?
You had 2 options.
Yeah, I thought. No, I was thinking looks wise. More iconic.
Yes, two options. Still, you can go looks wise, but P1 or
I know.
F1.
I meant to go with the third, the Elva.
But no,
it looks
you said
so good.
Alpha.
I said Elva. ELVA.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not one of the options. Big
I don't speak Elvis, Raphael.
Okay.
Anyways.
LaFerrari.
Wait, what's more iconic? I think the F1's more iconic.
I agree.
But I think I'd take the P1 over the. No, I wouldn't. I'd take the F1 over the P1.
Okay. LaFerrari. This thing. First, V12.
Let's just get that out of the way. 700 horsepower V12.
Yes, and a hybrid.
And a
hybrid V12, Ferrais first hybrid. And it's...
And, okay, we thought it wouldn't happen again after the LaFerrari came out, but now that technology is down in the 296 and the SF90.
Yeah.
And it works really well, and I like the hybrid models. And I'm going to be honest, the car of the week that we're going to talk about has the lineage and has the DNA from the race cars and the LaFerrari. But we'll get into that. Go.
And the LaFerrari, also important to mention, only 499 units were produced.
Why only 499?
I don't know.
Was it also like 499 Apertas or only 499
I have no idea.
I don't know. Ferrari's weird.
Okay, and then the 1918 Spider, again, another hybrid, all-wheel drive, a Nürburgring record setter.
And the Weissach edition looks so good.
And pretty practical, actually.
Yeah, I'm surprised. It's a pretty good daily if you want a hypercar daily.
Well, for hypercars, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I'd take it over a Subaru Forester.
Okay.
Okay, wait, would you rather have a Prius or a 918 Spider?
Easy. Easiest question of my life.
What?
Prius.
Yeah, okay.
Duh.
Yeah, duh, of course.
It's
a better hybrid system, guys.
If I want performance, speed, and looks,
and
all in
handling.
one sexy car.
Oh my gosh, that's a Prius for you.
Okay. Let's go on to the future or the unknown Holy Trinity.
Okay, the unknown Holy Trinity. we all know like two of the cars. The McLaren W1, of course, V8 4-liter, I think maybe ish, 1,000-something horsepower, something like that.
Something like 1,000 horsepower, just something like that.
Just something crazy.
Yeah. So we know two. We know the W1
toes,
and we know this sexy beauty back here. This the F80.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
It looks good. The only thing I have a problem with is the black stripe, but it's growing on me.
I love it. It's just like what I think is it is the perfect combination of LaFerrari, the F40, and just the essence of Ferrari.
I like that. And I also like the new design principle they're incorporating. Yeah. I used to not, but again, growing on me with these rear taillights right here being slits, and then obviously right here the front headlights having like little air intakes in them. Looks really nice.
Which is cool, yeah.
And
I mean, the W1, for my taste, this is just me personally, you can look up a photo in a second, or we won't, but you guys can, is the hood is too small. I think the hood looks too stout, but otherwise it looks good. Again, McLaren made a great combination of capturing the essence of what McLarens are, but the hood is just like a little bit too small. It just looks weird.
Alright, you done?
Yeah.
Alright. And the Porsche Mission X, which is the only electric car on this list, and also not properly released yet, but
again, it's said to have over 1,500 horsepower, and again, the new gen fast charging battery stuff, which we've been seeing in Formula E, which is very impressive. I mean, bit of a tangent, I don't love the new pit stops in Formula E, to be honest.
Why is that?
Because they don't switch cars. That made for one of the coolest pit stops I think we've ever seen in races.
Yeah, kind of Le Mans-esque.
Le Mans-esque, exactly. Just switching bikes, switching cars. Just
like a triathlon.
Exactly. It's just made for a very, very cool thing. But now they're doing their weird little charging thing, which is super cool. I mean, they're getting that much energy into a car in it's like 20 to 15 seconds.
I wish they had that for a damn Tesla.
It's cool, but it's not what they had before. I mean, I think the most important thing for the Mission X is the battery life. Same thing for all the other EVs. Battery life makes or breaks a car.
I agree.
For the Mission X could be an amazing car, fastest lap time, all that. But if it only has like 300 miles and you want to race it,
it's not worth it.
You're not getting a car, you're getting like a lawnmower. You can drive it in and out of your garage. It's just not worth it.
You're getting a 300 mile per hour.
Do you know what? I drove the Subaru up to Park City. There's not even that much snow. It's a little bit cold. It's a little bit under freezing. I had to sit and wait in a parking lot for that thing to charge for an hour.
Why can't we get the 15-second charger for every car?
Probably because that's extremely dangerous, but...
Good point. I'd rather live life with risk than not live it at all.
Yeah. I mean... I think that's all we have for today, though.
Wait, car of the week.
Car of the week, F80.
Yeah.
This bad boy right here.
Gosh.
I love how it looks. It's just like, it makes the Ferrari look futuristic and still ties it. This is what I want EVs to look like. I want them to be tied in the past, looking into the future. That's what I want.
Yeah, I agree. I also love that, okay, some people are going to hate this, but the engine is actually one of my favorite engines right now. And yeah, it's a V6, it's half a V12.
But it doesn't matter.
But, one, it comes from the Le Mans car that Ferrari won races in. Boom.
Which shows it works.
It makes freaking 800 horsepower on its own, and then paired with the motors, you have 1,184 horsepower.
Yeah.
Crazy torque. Really, really clean look.
And you know that thing is going to fly off the line.
I'm excited to see some specs that people designed.
Well, it's Ferrais, so...
Yeah, I'm excited to see every Ferrari in red.
Thank you. Okay.
And hopefully a silver blue. Anyways, check out our new video that we just released.
We worked on it. It's going to be amazing.
And if it's shit, let us know, please.
Yeah, please do. We'll cry a bit, but then I'll dry my tears for the next podcast.
And then follow our Instagram at official Money Shift Podcast. I think there's dots in between that.
Just look up Money Shift Podcast. Just look it up, you'll find it.
Yeah.
Look for the good-looking guy with the blonde hair, and then the other guy.
Yeah, the other one, the dark hair one.
Yeah.
And then also go to our website.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
The Money Shift Podcast.
Because it's the one and
just
only.
themoneyshiftmedia.com. Guys, Money Shift Podcast is now Money Shift Media.
Yep.
Well, we have the podcast, Money Shift Podcast, but we have
a
Money
company.
Shift Media. That's our new company. what else do we need to plug? TikTok. Check out the interview.
I love it. I've watched it like 10 times. I'm so sad I couldn't be there. He met the whole crew of Donut.
Guys,
that's a story for another time.
I totally didn't even talk about
story
SEMA.
for another
SEMA
time.
was insane. All right, anyways. Raphael.
Has to go?
No, it has a weird nose. No, you don't. You have a beautiful nose. I got the weird nose.
Thank you. No, we both have beautiful noses. With that, blowing up everybody's eardrums. Yeah. See you guys.
All right, we'll check out now. See ya.